Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Mr. Riza, we want to deliver our presentation by the title The Floris Website Database. Okay. My name is Azalia Aura.
My name is Mutiara Khalifa.
And this is the first page. Okay. The Floris Database is the core of an online florist website that manages user data, products, categories, order, and reviews. It ensures an easy shopping experience for customers and makes it easier for administration to manage operations so the sites run smoothly and efficiently.
And here are the models, database system for e-commerce product management. There are 8 main entities. 1. Category. 2. Product. 3. User. Order detail, review, admin, and logs. Relationship entities between entities are described through a line in the diagram. For example, one category can have many products, one order can have many product details, and one product can have many reviews.
And this schematic diagram depicts the database for Floral Bliss Flower Shop. It includes entities such as categories, which group products, which store product information such as name, description, price, and store, and user, which represent customer. Relationship between entities help ensure a structured data flow, such as products are connected to categories, order are connected to user, and admins manage various aspects of the system. This database is designed to efficiently support store operation.
This table is the database structure for the admin entity in the system. This table stores the data of the administrator who manages the system. ID, primary key, using integer type with auto-increment for unique identification. Name, the name of the administrator stored as text with a maximum length of 100 characters. Email, the administrator email address used for login or communication. Password, encrypted password for account security. Role, the role of the administrator, a choice between admin or manager. Created at the time the data was created auto-populated using current timestamp. This structure is designed to ensure each admin has a unique identity and a clear role in the system.
Okay. User table. This table is the database structure for the user entity, which stores system user information like ID, primary key with integer type, auto-increment for unique identification for each user, name, username stored as text with maximum length of 100 characters, email, the user's email address used for login or communication, phone, the user phone number, optional, can be null, password, encrypted password for user account security, created it, date and time of data creation, auto-populated using current timestamp. This structure ensures each user can be registered with relevant and secure data with the flexibility to enter a phone number if required.
This table is the database structure for the categories entity, which is used to group product based on created types of or categories. Here is a brief explanation. ID, primary key with integer type. Name of the category stored as text with a maximum length of 100 characters. Created at the data and time the category was created automatically populated using current timestamp. Created by the user or admin ID that created by category. This table ensures that category data can be managed properly, including record who created it and when it was created.
Okay. This table is the database structure for the products entity, which is used to store product-related data in the system. ID, a primary key with integer type and auto-increment for unique identification for each product. Name, there's name, and there is price. So there is stock, like the amount of product stock available of type integer, category ID, the ID of the category that groups the product's foreign key to the categories table. Create 8, the date and time the product was created, automatically populated using current timestamp. Created by ID of the user of admin who created the product, optional, can be known. This table is designed to support product management such as stocking, pricing, and categorization, especially useful in systems that involve product catalogs.
This data structure describes a table in a database. This table is likely used to store data about orders in an online store or other ordering system. ID, a unique number for each order. User ID, the identity of the customer who placed the order. Order date, the date and time when the order was placed. Total price, the total price of all item order. Status, the current status of the order, either pending, awaiting payment, confirmed, delivered, or cancelled. Processed by ID of the employee who processed the order. Can be empty if it has not been processed.
Okay. Next is this table is the database structure for the order detail entity, which is used to group products by the type or category. There is ID, user ID, order date. This records when the order was placed, so we know exactly when the customer made the purchase. Total price. This is the total price of all the items ordered, so we know how much the customer has to pay in total. Status. This shows the current status of the order, whether it has been paid, is being shipped, or possibly cancelled. Processed by. This shows who processed the order. Usually, this is the ID of the employee who handled the order.
This table the database structure of the review entity, which is used to categorize product based on question type or categories. ID, this is a unique number for each review. Product ID, this indicates which product is being reviewed. User ID, this shows who left the review. Comment, this is the text of the review written by the customer. Created at, this records when the review was created. Created by, this shows who record the review. Usually, this is an automated system.
Okay. The logs table is designed to store information about various events that occur within the system. Each entry in the table represents as a single log event with details like the event description, timestamp, and potentially a link to a related order. This table is valuable for tracking system activities, troubleshooting issues, and performing audits.
View orders user. This is a view that combines data from the orders and user tables. This column display include order ID, customer name, total price, and order status. The merge is done using the user ID column from the orders table, which is matched with the ID column from the user table. This result is an order list that show customer for information and order details.
View products categories. This view combines the products and the categories table. The column display include product name, product category name, product price, and product stock. The merge is done using the category ID column in the products table, which is matched with the ID column in the categories table. The result is a list of products along with the category, price, and stock.
View review product is a virtual table that combines data from the review and product tables. Its function is to simply access to customer review data for a particular product. So you don't have to write complicated SQL queries every time you want to see the data. This view display your main columns, review data, product name, rating, and comment. The data is retrieved through a query that connected the review and product table using the product ID column.
Okay. A stored procedure named SP-add category is used to add data to the categories table. This procedure accepts two input parameters, p-name, category name, and p created by ID of the user who created the category. This procedure will execute SQL command to insert data into the name and created by columns in the categories table. This procedure helps simplify the process of adding data so that it's more structured and secure, especially for systems that require regular category management. The output shows that the data was successfully added, listing the ID, category name, created it, and creator ID.
The SP-add product procedure is a store procedure designed to add new product data to the product tables. This procedure accepts several input parameters, namely product name, description, price, stock quantity, category ID, and manufacturer ID. Each of these parameters is used to populate the corresponding column in the product table through the insert into command. With this procedure, the process of editing product becomes more structured and efficient, as it can be executed by simply calling the procedure without rewriting the SQL query manually.
With this procedure, we can efficiently change a user email address and phone number based on a specific user ID. This procedure accepts three inputs: the user ID to update, a new email, and a new phone number. Once executed, the procedure will update the email and phone fields according to the data provided. With this approach, the system becomes more structured, secure, and easy to manage, especially for applications that require regular user data updates.
Since the procedure is stored procedure designed to calculate the total sales of all orders that have been shipped or have a delivery status. This procedure requires no input parameters and will execute a select command to sum the values from the total price column in the orders table. The result of this procedure is the total sales amount displayed as the total sales column. This procedure is very useful for generating sales reports quickly and efficiently without the need to rewrite queries every time information is needed.
The SP low stock products procedure is a stored procedure used to display a list of products with low stock. This procedure requires no input parameters and will run a select command to retrieve all data from the products table where the number of products in stock is less than 50. This procedure is useful for monitoring product stock availability and assisting in making decisions, such as restocking or managing inventory more effectively. With this procedure, user can quickly get information about products that are running low on stock.
The SP-add review procedure is a store procedure used to add review to the review table. This procedure accepts several input parameters, namely product ID, user ID, rating, comment, and review ID. These parameters are processed to be inserted into the review table through the insert into command.
The TRG update order trigger is an automatic mechanism that runs every time there is a data update in the orders table. This trigger is set to run after the update command is executed on the table. When the status of an order is updated, this trigger will automatically save a record into the logs table. The data entered includes a description of the change, such as the updated order ID and new status, as well as the time of the change created at using the now function. This trigger is very useful for tracking change to order data and provides an activity log that can be used for automated auditing or system monitoring purposes.
The trigger update stop trigger is an automated mechanism that runs after the data is added to the order details table. Its purpose to update the stock quantity of a product directly based on the quantity order. When new data is added to the order details table, this trigger will reduce the stock value in the product table. The stock reduction is calculated based on the quantity column of the newly entered data and applied to the data with the corresponding ID.
This trigger is an automatic mechanism that prevents deletion of data in the categories table if the category is still used by products. In the products table, this trigger runs before the delete command is executed on the categories table. This trigger is very useful for maintaining data integrity so that no categories are accidentally deleted if they are still being used by other products. This helps prevent inconsistency issues in the system.
This command is used to create an index on the review table, especially on the rating column. The index function, like a table of contents in a book. When we look for something in the rating column, this index will speed up the data search process, especially if the data table has a lot of rows. In the command, the index is named IDX rating. This name is chosen to make it easy to recognize that the data index is related to rating column. For example, if the review table is used in a movie or product review application where user often search or sort data based on rating, then the index is very helpful for improving application performance.
Okay, thank you for your attention, and we sorry for our mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.